These motherfuckers got scraps too, don't get caught black. Y'all seen these old cowboy movies? You go to the bar, nigga, you about to get tried. You go out in the bar, you got that drinking with your brothers and that shit, then you about to get tried out here, but don't be caught lacking. Don't kill your brother off some bullshit, man. Don't hurt your people, man. This is for protection only, man. I got family out this bitch, man. I got brothers out this bitch. I got to protect. Somebody trying to run up on us. We lacking. What we gonna do? Fight a nigga with a machine gun? Now we're gonna bust your ass. We'll cut your head out and bring it back to the Lord, man. UPK shit, man. Hey, man.
Say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman. They say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, I run it up. You come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. I pull up with lines. I'm a judo with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fuck, and shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger problems to worry about than you in adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, checking my move with the bass. Try to walk to the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really a hoe wanna escape. Yeah, we up, fish your face. Or outwork me, what you think? Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. You know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown to the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, extensions. The nigga hate what they mention. I pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jackson with the fist. Beat it like I'm Thriller. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman. They say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, I run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you just a ranking. And really, you ain't even damn exquisite. And bitch, you faking. Wanna rush a dog sick nigga in the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T, like give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even wanna take it. Bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper. You chill like your main man. Start with 3 damn baby daddies. Spit what you thinking. You was thinking with your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fall, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Want this everybody with, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, I run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. On low, trying to get right with the preacher, probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't passing down, bitch, but you get right, what you already know, huh? Bitch, you know you look better with me, yeah.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news, picture beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the fuck. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. Even low on this door, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer Ford. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the farce. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Yeah. UBK shit, man. One West. Hey. I'm a UBK nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'ma say, no, New Orleans is going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, UBK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half, shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce on, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce on, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle. I got options, ma. No, I stand on business. My name not Jazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects. It go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us, and we ain't them. I told him, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call. Put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah. UBK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gonna do this shit the UBK way, not the other way. You hear me?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20, the other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the trooper telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers lead cowards and off. So fuck a gas stop. I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing. We like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment. I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger. I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the sig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Carpazak tells a rock, bring Shamara. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The midget is complete until y'all off the street. So y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch a sister or a brother, you gonna be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out Magic Pain clip full of ball heads. I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's driven ambition. I ain't never changing lanes, wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Cry aloud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
All right. Shalom. Yabashim Yahushua Barakatah to the Akim. Shalom Yahushua Shmarlatah. Bashim Yahushua to the sisters. This is the Wednesday night law class. All right. 1 second. We're going to do a sound check. This is the Wednesday night law. All right. Yeah, we too wild. Yeah, and it's the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio. All right. We've been teaching this truth since 1969 under Commander Juliana. You understand? We've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians where they come from, their true lineage on this earth. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives people, y'all are not gangbangers like your oppressor tells you are. You understand? You are not thugs. You are not killers. And you damn sure ain't no all you could do is play basketball and play and rap. You understand? And play sports. That is not your true lineage, man. Your true lineage is these laws, statutes, and commandments, teaching this truth. You understand? The real priests and prophets on this earth. You understand? The earth is so messed up right now because we look at idiots. We look at streamers. If you want a new generation, you look at streamers and you look at rappers as if they are something to behold of. When in all actuality, the real stars of the earth is the priests and prophets of the Lord. You understand? The priests and prophets that's under this banner right here, known as the Isupk. You understand? We are the true stars on the earth. You understand? And when you really think about it, what is a star? A star is somebody that stands out. Your celebrities don't stand out. The only difference between you and any other nigga that rap, I mean, it's like the only difference between a celebrity and any other nigga that rap is he took Rod up his backside to make it. That's the only difference. You understand? To get up in them conferences with them labels, you got to do some nasty, strange things. And as it's coming out time in and time again, these celebrities is with that. They like to put on this little gangster image, but they with it. You understand? Anything for clout. That's what Offset once said in one of his songs. They do anything for clout. You damn right they do. They'll do a little bending over if it means having some money in their pocket, man. That's why it is not something to behold. You understand? It's not something to, these celebrities are not something to look, you know what I'm saying, look up to. You understand? Gapon, you got anything on that? You want to chip in? No sweat, man. You understand? We got class 6 days out the week. You understand? That's 6 days more than any Christian church on this earth. You understand? 6 days out the week, we teaching you something different that your Christian church has never taught you before. You understand? Everybody claim that they're a Christian, but when they see me with this shield of David on, every time I wear it, I always get stopped. What is that? What do that mean? What is that? This is a shield of David. This is a Dawadah. Something you should know. I thought you was a Christian. I thought you was a follower of Christ. You should know this. You understand? Christ and David is of the same lineage. You rep that wooden cross that Christ died on as if that's something to rep. Imagine your cousin getting gunned down at a liquor store and you just wearing a liquor store chain on your neck. That's what you do with Christ. It's exactly what you're doing with Christ. All right. These Christians, man. You understand? Before we get started, Salakia, we gonna get straight into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time, all right? I'm about to have you read something for me, Baba Kasha.
You about to send it to me?
No, you could just read it right here. Let me see. Hold that though. I gotta fix this cord. Make sure the stream don't go down. Salakia, 1 second, y'all. Oh shit. All right, we should be 12 now. Let me see. Oh, damn, it's still not charging. All right.
Camera went out too.
Y'all turn the camera off. Always good to have a backup plan. All right, it's wild now. All right, slack it for that, y'all. Capone, you could go ahead.
All right,
whenever you ready.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 41,000 non-smoking adults and 400 infants each year.
Hold up, read that again for me, brother. Salakia. Start from the top.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 40.
No, hold up. Let's break this down slow. All right, secondhand smoke. If you don't know, anybody with common sense should know that smoking kills you. All right. Smoking is the number 2 leading cause of death. You understand? All right. And the entire earth, smoking is. So what is this? Read that again.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke.
Secondhand smoke. So this ain't you know what I'm saying, lighting that blunt or lighting that cigarette and smoking it. This ain't even that. This is secondhand smoke. Meaning what?
This is somebody who is lighting that blunt for you and blowing it in your face.
Con. This is just when you in the vicinity of it. All right. Now, why am I bringing this out, man? Because we got drug addicts. We gotta tell them exactly what they is, Gapon. So this is how you heal your people, by telling them exactly what they are, telling them exactly what the problem is. You can't fix a problem if they don't even know they have a problem. See, these junkies, they don't even understand that they are drug addicts. You tell them they're a drug addict and they say, no, I'm not. How many times out the week do you smoke? Would that don't matter? What did you do when you first woke up today? That still don't. You're a drug addict. You're a drug addict. And the day you look in the mirror and say, man, them brothers that was teaching downtown was right. The day you do that, the day your life would be a lot better. And not only your life, the people around you. All right. Because again, this is secondhand smoke. This ain't even talking about what you're doing to your own body. Now we're talking about what you're doing to the people around you, their body. More specifically, to stay on topic, them children that you claim that you love so much. And we're going to get into that tonight. All right. Because Christians, let me tell you something, Gapon, if you ain't know. Christians are the fakest people on the earth. All right. They say they love God. They do not show it ever. You don't never see a Christian show that they love God. You could say something 1,000 times, but if your actions say otherwise, what are you talking for? All right. That's the same thing your rib tell you all the time. You tell your rib after she done seen you getting diddled down by some boy. After she see that, go through your phone, see you been taking rod up your backside. You say, oh, baby, I didn't mean it. Baby, no. Baby, I love you. You say that. And she don't believe nothing that come out your stupid mouth. All right? Because your actions show that you love men.
Little men.
Little men at that. Go ahead. Finish where you was at, brother.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 41,000 non-smoking adults.
Good night.
And 400 infants each year.
Good night, brother. That is, we could spend the entire 2 hours on this alone. This ain't even a scripture. This is straight up science. Facts. You understand? Something that you claim you love so much. Hey, Gafon, you want to know what's funny? These niggas get high as a fool and they just start looking up all these crazy statistics that don't mean nothing in life. I had a sister tell me last night, yeah, did you know a rhinoceros can run in the ocean?
What does that do for me?
What? There you go, brother. What in the hell does that do for me? Knowing that, does that what does this knowledge have to do with anything? Is it helping me in life? Is it hindering me? I don't give a damn what a rhino is doing. What are you doing? Besides being a hippie, because that's all it seems that they are good at, is being a hippie, a junkie. You understand, that don't care about nobody else but they self. And it's proven right here. You understand? Look, man, you don't like your life? Okay, cool. Off yourself. But goddamn, you gonna off your children too because you hate your life? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And this ain't my words. This is your science. This is your statistics that you love so much. Read again.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 41,000 non-smoking adults and 400 infants each year.
How much was that, brother? Read again.
41,000 non-smoking adults.
41,000 non-smoking adults.
And 400 infants.
And 400 infants. Good night. All right. These mothers and these fathers, that's lucky. They go running on social media any chance they get, bragging about their son, saying how much they love their son, how much they love their daughter, things of that nature. And then you pick them up for school. What is you doing outside the school? It's a goddamn hot box in your whip. You understand? You a hot box in the car with your child in there.
Damn.
Outside the school.
Damn. In the school zone.
In the school zone, brother. They don't give a damn. You understand? Now let me tell you why they don't give a damn. Because they don't have a discipline to give a damn. That's the problem. It ain't the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they just doing this out of spite. They're doing this because they can't stop. They're addicted. They're destroyed. This weed is destroying them out. And it's a sad thing to see. You understand? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? All right, he done deceived you into believing that getting high is something that you just supposed to do. There ain't nothing wrong with getting high. It comes from the ground. That's how them hippies convinced you, your simple ass, into getting high. It comes from the ground. It can't hurt you. What else comes from the ground?
Flowers.
Flowers.
Grass.
We talking about shit that hurts you. What hurts you? What other things that hurt you that come from the ground?
What else comes from the ground that hurts you?
Crack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Crack comes from the ground. Everything on the earth comes from the ground. It had to come from somewhere, dumb. But because the weed comes from the ground, it's just good, right? You understand? Them materials. It's like, I ain't gonna say that. That's too much. That's too graphic. That's too graphic. I forgot what site we on. I can't say that. It's a like you. Hey, shalom to everybody in the chat. Who we got? Sha'ar Yakar. Shalom. Let me see. Shalom, sis. We got the sister Kawanaya. Shalom, sis. All right. Go ahead. Where you was at?
I was right here at the bottom.
Go ahead.
It says globally around 1.3 million deaths are attributed to secondhand smoke.
Wait, what you just say?
Around 1.3 million deaths are
Good night
to secondhand smoke annually.
Annually. This is in 1 year. 1 million niggas, Slakia, 1 million people a year die from secondhand smoke. Good night.
It'd be 1 million black people. I think it says 1 million black people. Oh wait. Never mind.
1 million people dies a year from secondhand smoke. And you trying to tell me it ain't gonna hurt them? That's what they say. They trying to downplay the fact they killing their child. It ain't gonna hurt them. This ain't their first time.
What?
That's what they say, brother. This is real things that they say. I'm not making none of this up. I say, why you smoking them cigarettes when you got your son in the car? It ain't gonna hurt him. This ain't his first time. He'll be all right. That's what they say. He'll be all right.
And them kids grow up dumber than a rock.
They grow up dumb as hell, or they don't grow up at all, brother. They end up having to bury their child. That is a horrible feeling. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Let me tell you something, man. These black moms on the internet, on Facebook and whatnot, saying, man, I just would hate to have to bury my own child. Listen, if you have to bury your own child, that means you failed as a mother.
If you have to have the thought of burying your own child, I don't know. I feel like that means you doing something wrong right there.
Listen, man, if you have to bury your own child, that means you are doing something. It's like you failed as a mother. That's what that means right there. All right, you were a horrible mother or father. All right, y'all were horrible parents. You understand? Y'all absolutely failed, and the death of your child is on your hands. You understand? Go ahead. You got more on that?
No, that's it on that.
Read again, because they didn't hear you.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 41,000 non-smoking adults and 400 infants each year. Globally, around 1.3.
That's just in the U.S. We ain't even hit a point. We ain't even hit on that point. That's heavy in itself. 41,000 people in the U.S. alone die from secondhand smoke. Just think about that. Think about that, man. 41,000 people a year die from secondhand smoke. And you sit here when somebody's trying to correct you, clearly you're doing something wrong, because somebody wouldn't be trying to correct you in the first place if it was something that wasn't going to hurt them. That's the problem with these Christians, man. They can't accept criticism. These fake Israelites is just like them. They can't accept criticism. That's why they start their own fake groups, so they don't got to take orders from nobody. That's some coward shit right there. All right. Read that again.
In the U.S., secondhand smoke is estimated to cause the deaths of about 41,000 non-smoking adults and 400 infants each year.
And 400 infants, man. Good night. Just think about that. Means 800 parents were dumb as hell. If 400 infants died from secondhand smoke, that means 800 parents were dumb as hell. Let me smoke where this infant is sleeping at and see how long he survives from it. When you say it like that,
it sounds so stupid.
When you say it like that, it really shows you how stupid you are. We 5 minutes away from the house, but let me smoke in his car to see how my child comes out after this. Let's see if he's tough enough to survive this cigarette smell. Let's see if he's manly enough to survive this. Good night. Or this another one they say, Gapon. They say, yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm showing them what not to do.
Are you doing it anyway?
He's showing them what not to do, Gapon. That's what they say. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette in front of this 5-year-old, so this cigarette knows not to smoke this cigarette.
Don't smoke, kids. Smokes whole cigarette.
Whole pack of cigarettes in the goddamn 5-year-old face. Don't you know when a child comes out, they look up to their parents. A lot of times when you ask a child who is their role model, they say their mother if they're a woman or their father if they're a man. So if you smoke cigarettes or smoke anything around your child, don't you think 9 times out of 10 they're gonna pick up that habit? They are. They're gonna pick up that habit, dum-dum. I know it may not click in your mind, or maybe it does click in your mind and you're just too addicted to care. That's really what it is. They just don't care. That's what that I should have started off with that. They don't care. That's what it is. They don't give a F. Well, they gonna care when they have to bury their child. Go ahead.
Globally, around 1.3 million deaths are attributed to secondhand smoke annually. That's it on that.
All right, man. We could drop that. Let's get into these scriptures. Let's see. Shalom to everybody in the chat, man. If y'all watching online, please share this with all your family members. All right. This is very important for them to see. Give me Hebrews 12:6 real fast. So we got to break this down first before we get into, you know what I'm saying, the rest of this. Because I know if these Christian parents get in this chat and see what we bringing out tonight, they definitely gonna spam this scripture. So let's just knock it out before they put it in the comment section.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 6. From whom the Lord loveth, he chastens.
Oh, so like it. That ain't it. Give me 1 second. It's Exodus 20:12. So like you.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Verse 13.
That's like it. Stay on 12. Read it again.
Verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land.
All right. Honor thy mother and thy father. All right. A lot of Christians, they see this scripture and they spam this scripture. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you try and actually follow God. This scripture is one of them scriptures where they just spam it. It don't matter what the circumstances is. You're supposed to honor your mother and your father. All right. Let me tell y'all something, man. Honor your mother and your father is not what you think it means. All right. Yes, you're supposed to respect your parents. Yes, you're supposed to treat them with respect. You understand? But Salakia, first of all, that's not even what this scripture is talking about. You understand? This scripture right here is talking about when they get of old age. You understand? When they get of the age when they're not able to take care of themselves. When they gotta you know what I'm saying, get into a elder, when they what's it called? A retirement home. You understand? They not physically able to take care of themselves. All right, this is what this is talking about. It ain't talking about let your father and your mother trick you into sinning. That's definitely not what it's talking about. Give me Matthew 12 and 46. Because we're gonna show you in the Bible.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him.
All right, so while Christ was out at camp, you know what I'm saying, speaking at camp, just like we do today. He was speaking at camp. His brother and his mother pulled up on him, and they was trying to talk to him. Go ahead.
Verse, you want me to read 47?
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
So somebody in the audience told him, hey, your mama and your brother out here, they trying to talk to you. While Christ was out there speaking at camp. And just listen to how Christ responds to his mother. All right. This response is going to help you in understanding what honor thy mother and thy father really means. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 48. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren?
He said, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? Good night. That is crazy.
He said, Who is my mom?
Who is my mother? You understand? Think about that whenever you let your mama trick you into celebrating Thanksgiving. You understand? You let your mama trick you into celebrating Christmas and your birthday and all these things. Christ said, Who is my mother? Who is my brethren? All right. You shouldn't let nobody, I don't give a damn who it is. And Christ didn't give a damn who it was either. You understand? You shouldn't care who it is, man. Don't let nobody trick you into doing something unlawful. Go ahead.
Verse 49. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren.
He said, This is my mother and my brethren right here. He pointed directly at his disciples and said, This right here is my brethren. Go ahead.
Verse 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
All right, that's the same way we operate today. You understand? If you in this truth, putting your brick in this school, man, you're my brother. You understand? I don't have no friends in the world. All right. And reason why is you can't trust no niggas in the world. What moral code do they abide by? I done seen cousins steal from cousins. I done seen brothers gun down their own brother. You understand? There is no moral code in the streets. There is no moral code in the world. There is a moral code in this school. You understand? We all on the same accord. We all one body. That's why niggas could leave their wallet unattended in the school and come back and not have to worry about, oh man, I'm missing $20. You ain't got to worry about that up in here, man. You understand? Don't nobody want your funky $20 up in here. Ain't that crazy, man? You can't even leave $20 around niggas in the world. I done seen people get shot over $20. I done seen brothers get stabbed over a girl that wasn't even theirs. And that right there is crazy. Nigga lost his life for thoughts that done F the entire club. You about to lose your life over. All right. Keep read that again.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, for whoever does that, that's my brother. You understand? That's my mother. That's my family. That's his kinfolk. All right, that's the spirit of what he was saying. All right, now go back to the book of Hebrews.
It was Hebrews 12 and 6.
Yeah.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, man. All right. What'll make you be able to understand the Bible a lot more simply. It's like it. I think I'm butchering it. Simpler. Yeah. What'll make things simpler? There we go. When understanding the Bible is the fact that the Most High is a father to the house of Israel. All right. He is our father. So the dynamic that he has with us is of a father. So read that again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth. You understand? I use this example all the time in my classes because it's a spot on example. All right. You go to the park, you bring your children to the park. There's other kids there. They start doing badass little, baby kid activities at the park. You gonna stop all of the kids, but you gonna chastise your kids. You understand? You gonna put your kids on punishment. You gonna take your kids' Xbox away. All right, because you're chastising who you love. You understand? And that's exactly what the Most High does to us. But read that again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth.
This is y'all problem, man. This is y'all Christian parents' problem. Y'all want to be buddy with your children. All right. Y'all want to be best friends with your child, your children. You understand? That is not how you raise them. You understand? That and that right there is not real love either. You understand? If you really loved your child, you would make sure that you instilled the tools for how to navigate through this earth in your child. You understand? That is real love. All right. Now because you done smoked with your child since he was what? 15? That's the new age now. Slovakia, they getting them young now. Pause.
Somebody they getting them young.
I done heard these YNs, they start smoking at 12 now. They getting them young. All right. So now your child has been smoking since 12. By 25, he has lung cancer. That is not love.
And his brain is rotted.
His brain is completely fried. That nigga act just like B-Lou. Nigga slow as hell. That is not love, man. That is not how you show love. You understand? You show love by correcting your children. You understand? Just like how the Most High corrects us. That's how you know who the Most High loves. By looking. It's like we're gonna stay on topic. Go ahead. That's a breakdown for a whole nother subject.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
He scourges every son whom receive it. Read give me the definition of scourges.
Scourge, a whip used as an instrument of punishment, a person or thing that causes great trouble or suffering.
Select it. Read it again.
Select it. A whip used as an instrument of punishment.
An instrument of punishment. All right. So think about judgment, punishment. That's what, you know what I'm saying, this is talking about. It ain't talking about having smoking play dates with your goddamn 12-year-old. You teaching your 12-year-old son how to roll up, calling him Pearl Jesus and things of that nature.
Making that nigga feel like he's special about some shit.
Con, you putting that nigga on a pedestal for being a junkie. That's why I said the remnants of this world is a foolishness. I'm paraphrasing it, but you get the message behind it. You understand? The things that y'all put on a pedestal in this world is complete nonsense. Who could kill themselves the quickest? That's essentially what you asking. Who's the best at unaliving themselves? Who could unalive themselves with inflicting as less pain as possible? All right. All right.
So can you reread
that? Yeah.
Hebrews 12:6.
Yeah, reread that.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
All right, you could drop that. Give me Psalms 94:8.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 8. Understand, ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise?
All right. Read it from the top again.
Understand, ye brutish among the people.
It says, understand ye brutish among the people. All right. Essentially, what this is saying is understand who's the savages on the earth. You understand who's the animals, who's the cave beasts on the earth. That's essentially what it's saying. All right. You have to, and this is very important for you to know, because if you don't know it, you'll be just like any other nigga in the world that looks up to these celebrities, to these streamers.
Salaki, sir. So is this saying understand the oppressor or understand who's wise?
No, it's saying understand the savages of the earth. So you don't look up to them. So you don't become one. And your chase for
money.
Not money, just to be like everybody else. You understand? That is a real demon that people face. Read that again.
Understand ye brutish among the people.
You have to understand who the brutish is on the earth. You understand? So that means so that way you could stay far away from them and their ways of life. You understand? If we knew that as a community today, we wouldn't be doing the things that the oppressor does. You understand? We wouldn't be so wrapped up in his culture and his way of life, because we'd understand that he's the savage on the earth. He's the savages on the earth. You understand? You can pull that definition if you want to.
Savage?
No, for brutish.
This is the meaning of brutish, resembling or characteristic of a brute.
It's like you pull a brute.
A savagely violent person or animal.
A savagely violent person. All right, savagely violent person or animal. Good night. you just call these niggas on the earth animals.
Yeah.
And they trying to tell you God is all love. Man, he be in the Bible cooking these niggas, man. It's lucky.
Be dropping literal diss tracks on niggas, man.
Con. Go ahead. Get back to the scripture.
Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise?
And ye fools, when will ye be wise? All right. A lot of these older cats, they like to talk. They like to talk shit about the newer generation. They like to say, man, y'all young niggas, man, y'all out of control. If we out of control, what does that make y'all? Because y'all were supposed to be the ones that raised us up, right? All right. It says, read it again.
Understand ye brutish.
No, that last part.
Oh, and ye fools, when will ye be wise?
And ye fools, when will ye be wise? When will we be wise? You understand? We'll be wise when we have actual parents out here parenting and guiding our children. You understand? Guiding our children and not guiding them down the wrong pathways. These parents nowadays are fools. They are the fools. You understand? We got the blind leading the blind out here. You understand? These niggas, these same niggas that go online and say, man, these young niggas is out of control. They were the young niggas out of control 20 years ago. And they didn't teach their children nothing new. So now it's the same cycle back on earth. It's the same thing repeated. Another young nigga lost his life because he didn't have guidance. He was supposed to have guidance, but the guidance he had was a fool. You understand? You got more on that?
Nah.
All right, let's go to Proverbs 3:11.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 11. My son, Despise not the chastising of the Lord, neither be weary.
Despise not what?
Despise not the chastising of the word of the Lord.
Despise not the chastising of the Lord, man. And when if you are blessed to have a father or a mother in the school, man, do not, you understand, look at it as, oh man, my dad, he always yelling at, he always saying this, he always saying that. Do not look at your mother and say, man, she always on my head, she always doing this. It's not something to despise. That is a very good thing right there. You understand? You have an actual beacon of light to guide you in this, on this earth of darkness. All right. That's exactly what it is. Go ahead.
Neither be weary of his correction.
Neither be weary of his correction. What does weary mean?
It means feeling or showing tiredness, especially as a result of excessive exertion, slakia, or lack of sleep.
All right. Do not feel slacking. Neither be weary of his correction. All right. The same enthusiasm that you have in the world, you go hurry up and run to the weed store when they open. I done seen niggas do that. None of this shit I say is cap, man. This is all real life experiences that I've seen before. I done seen niggas wake up at 10 o'clock and go hop straight in the car and go to the weed store. All right.
No teeth brushing, no ass washing,
no ass wiping, no teeth brushing. All they go do is they get up out the bed, they go piss, and then they go get they go get their weed for the day. They get a month's supply of weed and they only last a day.
They're not drug addicts, by the way.
Gone. Gone. That's the heavy part. Let them tell it they're not drug addicts. They can stop whenever they want to. That's what they say, right?
Oh yeah, I could stop right now.
They never stop. It never stop. It never happens.
Oh yeah, just one more. Just one more. This is my last one.
This is my last week. That's what they love to say. This is my last week. After this week, I'm done. Until next week comes.
Oh yeah, I just got paid.
And then and be the same niggas that's always complaining about not having money. I asked him, like, brother, what you spending all your money on?
What did he say?
He said they say there's weed. And I say, don't you think you should stop at least until you get some money in your pocket? And they say, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna just find another way. And then that's when I hang up on their ass. All right, go ahead. Where you was at?
Proverbs 3:11. My son, despise not the chastising of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction.
Keep going.
Verse 12. For whom the Lord loveth he correcteth.
For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, man. Again, hitting back on that one point, man. You love your child so much. It's like as much as you tell Facebook that you love your child, you sure as hell don't show it. As much as you post about your child, you would think they is a straight A student. They in honors. You know what I'm saying? They doing all these things on the earth. You walk up to him, he slang dope.
Damn.
He never home. You walk up to him thinking he about to drop an essay on your ass. That nigga drop a pound of gas on you. Go ahead, read that again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth.
Again, man. Y'all want to be y'all children's best friends. And yeah, I get it. That's cool. You should be close with your children. But it should never be a barrier to where they're not getting that correction. All right, because that's the whole point of having children. The whole point of them having you is so they don't make the same stupid mistakes you made. You got lung cancer. So you would think you would teach your children not to get lung cancer, right? But no, y'all both in the hospital next to each other on your deathbeds. Y'all Dumb and Dumber. Y'all Patrick and SpongeBob. Y'all niggas went bag to bag in the hospital.
Niggas put a 3-peat.
Con. That nigga spent the block on you in the hospital. Go ahead, read that again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he corrected.
And Salakia, man, Salakia, y'all forgive me, man. We started off talking about smoking at the top of the class, so my mind just strictly been on that. It's way more to it than smoking. You understand? We got all these things that you teach your children to do, and it's just complete stupidity, and it don't help them at all. All right, you teach your children to go eat pork chops and crab legs. When you have diabetes, you should know that this is not good for you. You should be teaching your children that these things is not made to be eaten, but instead you teaching them the all the wrong things to do, apparently. And actually, we're gonna get that scripture real quick while we on it. Let me get Ephesians 4:29 real fast. See, a lot of y'all teach y'all children. That's another thing that that I could say. Y'all teach y'all children that cussing is wrong, that you can't cuss. And that's this scripture right here is talking about the bad words that you say. But we about to show you what it really means. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, and verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
What is corrupt? What does corrupt mean? Just sum it up. You ain't gotta look it up, brother. What does corrupt mean?
Damaged.
Damaged. That I like that word. I like that.
Or broken.
Broken. That's another one. Give me some more.
Twisted.
Twisted. Yeah, I like that. What else you got?
Backwards.
It's a specific word I want you to say.
That's like all three of those?
Yeah.
Backwards.
Nah, it wasn't that. Keep going.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, you said everything you said was right, but it was one word that I really wanted you to say because it sums it up to a T. You understand? Crooked. That's what corrupt communication is. Let me tell you something, man. Me saying fuck is not corrupting anybody to do anything. It's not convincing anybody to go sin or break into houses or go smoke upon a weed or go eat a whole box of pork chops. It ain't doing nothing. It's not convincing you to do anything unlawful. So that's not corrupt communication. It's not crooked communication. When you hear the word corrupt, 9 times out of 10, it's referring to lawmakers and politicians and things of that nature. Crooked individuals. You understand? People that talk a good game, but behind closed doors, they're plotting to destroy you, or they already are destroying you. All right. And that's exactly what this means. Corrupt is something that destroys you, something that's crooked. Saying fuck does not destroy you, up. It does not destroy you. You gotta rinse that Christianity out your brain, brother. Everything that you learned in the Christian church was cap. Let me just tell you straight up. It was complete cap. All right. It ain't helping you. Not one bit. Read that again.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of thy mouth. Give me something. Give me corrupt. Give me a Christian thing. Something a Christian would say that's corrupt communication.
I'm finna go celebrate my birthday.
That's corrupt communication right there. Teaching your child, let me tell you something, man. Teaching your child that you don't have to do anything at all, but just let the sun pass for an entire year and you deserve gifts. Teaching your child that spirit is corrupt communication. Because now you teaching your child to be a complete dipshit. And he don't have to earn anything in life. He don't have to go get it. He don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is sit there with boogers in his nose and shit still in his ass. This nigga got shit stains in his drawers. And you try to tell me he deserved Christmas gifts and birthday gifts because the sun went around him for a year. The sun went around everybody for a year. It's lucky I went too far with that one.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That was wild. All right, go ahead. Read it again.
4 and let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of thy mouth. Anything that is deceiving this nation or is teaching our nation, you know what I'm saying, to do something unlawful, that is corrupt communication. Me, if I were to tell Gapon to go put a small hat on right now, that would be corrupt communication. If I just walked up to Gapon and say, man, you know your head got to be covered. Even though the scriptures say your head is supposed to be uncovered, I'm telling you, you got to cover your head. So cover your head. That's corrupt communication. That's communication that is destroying you. If I go tell a brother in the world, yeah, man, you look depressed, go smoke you a pound of weed to relieve yourself. It come from the ground. It ain't going to hurt you. Go ahead, do it. That's corrupt communication right there. And I would lose my rank immediately. Because that's something that's destroying our nation. All right. And it's so sad, man. These drugs is destroying you so well that you don't even know it's destroying you. All right. We got lazy hippies. That's the best word I could use. You know what I'm saying? To sum up what they are. They have the spirit of a hippie. All y'all want to do is get high, collect unemployment checks in your drawers all day, and get more high. All right. You don't care about the conditions of your nation. You don't care about nothing but how high can you get. It's like a contest for you. All right. Let's get back on track though. What scripture? What was he at?
Ephesians 4 and 29.
No, I'm talking about before that. You could drop that, brother. What? Shalom to everybody in the chat.
Proverbs 94. I mean, not Proverbs. I think.
Yeah, it was Proverbs 3 and 13.
3 and 13. Wow, I ain't finished the rest of 12.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 12. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth. Verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Slack it, brother. Read that again if you could.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
No, the other. Oh, verse 12. Yeah, con.
Verse 12. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth. Verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, man. All right. You should be happy. If you have parents that's out here actually correcting you, we got mothers that's actually raising their daughters the right way. Can you believe that, Gapon?
We have mothers that's raising their daughters the right way.
We actually have some.
In the world?
Yeah, God, we got them. We got some.
How? They in the world.
Stay on point, brother. All right. Say no. Yeah, we got mothers that's actually teaching their daughters to not be sluts. And what do? They go and rebel against her. Their favorite thing to say is, I can't wait till I turn 18. I'm moving out. This woman ain't did nothing for you but correct you and raise you the right way. And you want to run out of her house.
You mad because your mama told you to stop being a thought.
Con. They stop that. What they doing is they are stopping her from becoming a thought. And to her, in her stupid dumb brain, this is her keeping her in the house and you know what I'm saying?
Locking her
away and treating her like a child. That's what they say. I'm grown. I could do what I want to do. What do you want to do? Besides be a hoe. Because that's all that she said you couldn't do. All right. You should be happy that you have a someone that cares about you enough to take time out of their busy life to stop you from being a thought. You should be happy about that. You should think about that in your mind and say, damn, they really love me. Because I was going to bring this out, man. People that slut themselves out like that, men and women included, people with high body counts, they're 10 times more likely to be depressed.
Stay on topic.
That is on topic, brother.
How come?
How come? We read the scripture.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
Happy is the man that receiveth wisdom, all right? Your mother is telling you not to be a slut. Take the wisdom. Don't take it as she's trying to restrict you. Don't take it as if she's trying to keep you in the house, as they say. All right? She's there to correct you. She's there to stop you from being a depressed thought. You understand? All right. Let me see. We got more. Keep going.
Verse 14. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver.
For the merchandise of this understanding, that's what it's talking about. For the merchandise of this understanding is better than the merchandise of silver. Keep going.
Lucky, and the gain thereof than fine gold.
It's saying this knowledge right here, this understanding right here, this correction that you getting is better than all these precious jewels. And you see that today, man. These rich niggas, these rich women, they be depressed as hell. Look at Juice WRLD, man. That nigga died swallowing pills. That nigga died a depressed drug addict. You understand? Nigga swallowed how many pills?
I don't know. You might want to use DMX though for a better example for the old heads out there.
Con. That's a good one, brother. The water on that. How did DMX die?
The same way thing? Juice WRLD died. They both died off overdoses.
Good night. And these, I'm glad you brought that out, brother. The water for that. Because these old heads, they always like to put stuff on the newer generation. Like these young niggas, man, they out of control. They just some junkies. Y'all junkies too, nigga. Where do you think they learned this spirit from? They learned it from you, dumb. It's exactly where they learned it from. Go ahead. I'll pick up where you at. You understand? They learned this spirit from you. They watched you. Juice WRLD even said in multiple interviews, the reason he was a drug addict was because he'd seen Future talk about being a drug addict. He's seen the lifestyle that Future promoted. So in response to him idolizing Future, he became a drug addict. And the funny thing about that is Future wasn't even no drug addict like how he portrayed in the music. That's another example of corrupt communication right there. Niggas telling you that being a junkie is cool. That right there is communication that destroys you. You understand? That right there is communication that destroys this nation, not just you. All right. It destroys this entire nation. when you got people of a high stature promoting things that is only here to destroy you. You understand? That's exactly what happened in Juice World. He was a byproduct of that corrupt communication we just spoke on a few seconds ago. All right. Let me see where we at. All right, verse 14. For the merchandise of it is better than all right, we already read that. We're gonna skip to 15. She is more precious than rubies. Good night. So first it said it's more precious than silver and gold. Now it's saying it's more precious than rubies. If you just a little bit familiar with jewelry, you know rubies is worth 10 times as much, maybe more than that. Let's look it up. Let's look it up real fast. Good night. A ruby right now is worth 12,000 per carat. That's how much rubies are. And the Bible says the knowledge, you understand, and the understanding of the Lord is worth more than that. So think about that. Think about that whenever we at camp and you decide to walk past us and say, I don't got time for that. I gotta get this money. That's what these goofy niggas in the world say, man. They say, I gotta go get this money. And then they get laid off by their slavery. That's what happens, man. Understand something, man. Do not put your slavery before the work of the Lord. All right. That is a stupid thing to do right there. Because understand something, the Lord will take your job. For you wanting to put your job over the Lord, he will take your job. All right. What happened when Ezekiel put his wife before the Lord? The nigga didn't have a wife no more. That nigga's wife got unalived. And it's the same God that they trying to tell you is all love. Where do you see that at in the Bible? Where do you see that in the Bible? God killed Ezekiel's wife. And then he told him to go to camp and don't cry about it. And you trying to tell me that God is all love? Are you serious? You can't be serious, man. That right there is corrupt communication. That is communication that is destroying this nation. You telling blacks, Hispanics, and natives that the slave masters that beat your back in for how many years? Pause. It's like it. The slave masters that beat your back in.
What's the scripture, sir?
We still in Proverbs. The slave masters that abused you for all them years, he is going to make it in the kingdom. That right there is corrupt communication. All right. Where was we at?
Verse 13.
It's like we on 15.
Oh, God. You want me to reread it?
Yeah, go ahead.
She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
And all the things thou canst desire, all the things that you could think of in your puny little brain, it don't compare to the knowledge of the Lord. All right. Think about that. What are some of the things that you desire if you in the world? You desire drugs. You desire sleeping with whores.
You desire your birthday.
You desire celebrating your birthday. Really, I wouldn't even say that. They desire niggas looking at them as if they're a god
on their birthday.
That's really what that is. You have a god complex. You want niggas praising you. You got a praise kink. Y'all niggas freaky as hell, man. Y'all, what y'all really need, I think, is counsel, because a lot of the things that I'm listing would be fixed in counsel. But y'all can never get into a counsel because y'all so stupid. Y'all can't even take correction. All right, y'all gotta humble yourself, man. Look in the mirror and say you a drug addict. It's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. It always hurts the first time, then it feels better. And then one day you're just not a drug addict no more. And you don't have to call yourself a drug addict no more. Let me see where we at.
Verse 15 or 16.
Read 15 again.
She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
All the things that you could think about in your brain cannot compare to the knowledge of the Lord, man. All right. You want some of this, brother? All right. All right, keep going.
Verse 16. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Verse 17. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace.
Slack it. Read verse 16 again.
Length of days is in her right hand.
Length of days are in her right hand. All right. Length of days. What is that talking about? Do you know?
Length of days is talking about your time on earth.
Khan, that's exactly what it's talking about. These Christian mothers on Facebook and make these posts talking about why these black children keep dying young. Y'all are the reason that they keep dying young. You're not teaching them, you're not raising them, or you letting your emotions rule over you to where you don't have, if we referring to sons here, you don't let your son see his father. So now he's looking at the streets as a form of a father figure. So when you get gunned down in the streets, who's the blood? Who is housing the blood? Whose hands do the blood rest on? If you didn't let the boy go see his father, and the boy had to run to the streets in search of a father figure because you wouldn't let him see his father, the blood is on your hands. All right. That's why it says the length of days. This is referring, you know what I'm saying, to the law, statutes, and commandments. If you actually adhere to this, you know what I'm saying, what the laws are saying, adhere to these laws, statutes, and commandments, length of days resides here. You understand? We raising up UPKYNs up in here. And ain't none of these, Lord allow, of course, none of these YNs up in here, we don't have to worry about them getting gunned down because they have father figures. You understand? They have people of righteousness to look up to. All right. And we got young princesses being raised up in here as well. So guess what? There's another thing we don't have to worry about.
Horse.
Gone. Why you say it just like that nigga Black Youngster, man? That shit was funny as hell. We don't gotta worry about hoes being raised up in here. All right. These are straight princesses that we raising. Princes and princesses that we raising up in here. All right. And that's all because of the Lord. That's all because of these laws, statutes, and commandments. The same laws, statutes, and commandments that your stupid Christian pastor tries to throw away. And downplay and belittle. All right. Keep going.
And in her left hand riches and honor. Verse 17. Her ways are ways of pleasantness.
Her ways are ways of pleasantness. All right. A lot of people think that because they don't get to celebrate their birthday no more, that the party's over. They don't get to celebrate Christmas no more. That they don't have means to, you know what I'm saying, party anymore. Not knowing that the feast days of the Lord is 10 times better than your stupid oppressor's feast days. All right. When we have a feast day up in here, we party. A lot of these feast days are for 7 days. We've been in the Feast of First Fruits for like 50 days, I believe. Capon, how long has it been?
A little over 2 months.
We've been in the Feast of First Fruits for 2 months. All right. How long do y'all stupid worldly parties last? A day? A night and a half, maybe? No, slack you. I meant to say half a night. That's really what it is. Y'all had that stupid orgy party that everybody catch AIDS at. And then the party's over.
Party's over once everybody is infested.
God. The party's over. Everybody done sobered up. And they all go to the clinic. And they get the crying and shit. What did you think was gonna happen, dumb? Let's keep going.
Verse 17 or Slakia.
You still on 17. Go ahead.
And all her paths are peace.
And all her paths are peace, man. Again, that's referring to what we was just talking about. All right. The young niggas up, Slakia, the young brothers. I'm speaking like Hawaiian right now. I'm tripping. Slakia. The brothers up in here, man. We don't have to worry about our young brothers getting gunned down. We don't have to worry about gang affiliations and what colors we can and can't wear and what turf we could speech on. None of that goofy garbage, man, because we're not affiliated with it. You understand? Everything that we do is of the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. Meaning the angels are with us. All right. It's like it. The angels are watching over us. The angels are making sure that while your Christmas parties is getting gunned down and shot up and things of that nature, we having a feast of dedication. It's safe as hell. That actually done happened before. We done been in the feast of dedication, and the next day we look up and we seen that damn niggas done got gunned down.
I was just about
right across the street from where we was at.
I was just about to mention that while we in the feast, Memorial Day happened and everybody was getting shot up.
Con, that's an excellent point. I remember that day too. I believe we brought that out. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, we brought that out. That was heavy.
In Chicago.
Con, yeah. That was a few weeks ago. I remember now. Niggas got gunned down while we was over here in the feast.
Chilling.
Con.
Laid back.
Not a care in the world. I was pouring up shots that day. Niggas was unloading rounds while I was pouring up shots. Damn. We both was throwing shots then.
Pause.
How was that a pause? Said we both was throwing shots.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard something different.
Brother, you spewing out corrupt communication right now, brother. All right?
Slack.
Go ahead. Where you was at?
I'm on verse 18. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. Let me go to 18.
Yeah, keep going.
The Lord by wisdom have founded the earth. By understanding have he established the heavens.
Slack it. Read that again.
The Lord by wisdom have founded the earth.
The Lord by wisdom have founded the earth. He didn't do it by smoking a pound of gas and being high as hell. You understand? These dumb niggas in the world, they They justify being a drug addict by saying, I think better when I'm high. That's the problem. It's like it. They say, I think better when I'm high. That is some of the dumbest corrupt communication.
Corrupt. That was a perfect word for it. I was about to say that.
Yeah, we one body. Keep going.
The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. Verse 20. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds are dropped down. Verse 20. The dew. By his
Keep going.
Verse 21. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes.
Let them not what?
Let not them depart from thine eyes.
Let them not depart from thy eyes, man. Don't let your mama fool you into not coming into school, brother. All right. Don't let your father oppress you from the school. That's a form of oppression right there. They stopping you from coming into school. That right there is them oppressing you. All right. Read that again.
My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. Verse 22. So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Verse 23.
You got something you want to say, brother? Go ahead. Oh, all right. Let me see. What verse you at? 21?
23.
Read 21.
My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion.
Keep what?
Keep sound wisdom and discretion.
Keep sound wisdom and discretion. All right, you want to look up discretion?
Yeah.
Keep sound wisdom, all right? If you in the world, man, you do not have sound wisdom. You let your lust dictate what you do. And that's a problem, man. You cannot live your life letting your flesh rule over you. Let your flesh rule your decision making, all right?
This is discretion. The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information.
As to avoid causing offense. In other words, avoid doing something stupid that you ain't got business doing. All right. That's what sound wisdom and discretion is. Keep going.
Verse 22. So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck.
So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. All right. Again, this whole excerpt from what we've been teaching from is talking about the laws, the statutes, and the commandments, the wisdom of the Most High. That's what this has been talking about this entire time. All right. Read that again.
So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck.
Don't ever let no stupid Christian tell you that the laws are done away with. Because you're not following the laws. This right here is life. That's what the Bible just said. So if you're not following the laws, you ain't living. That's what it just said. If you ain't following the laws, really what you're doing is you just waiting to die. You in the lobby. You in the death lobby. Sitting there in the queue waiting for your turn to get unalived. That's what you're doing if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. That's why it's very important to push this truth. Shit. If you got a parent that don't want you in the school, push this truth on them even further because they've lost the plot. They don't want you in the school. That means they don't know. They don't know the benefits of being in this school. All right. Keep going.
Verse 23. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. Verse 24. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Slack it. You want me to keep going?
No, you could drop that. Let me see. Let me get. Let me get Proverbs 12 and 1.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 1. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish.
Let me get there with you. It said, let me see. All right, read that again.
Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge.
Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge. All right. What's this talking about?
If you listen to counsel.
That's exactly what it's talking about. All right. If you don't get emotional when somebody corrects you, then you love knowledge. You smart. You a smart nigga. All right. A badass little kid get mad when they pops tell him not to run across the street. They'd be like, I don't want to. I want to do this. I want to do that. They go back and forth with their parents. All right, that's a dumbass little kid that need correction. So like you. You're a little badass, man. I told you not to go in the street. All right. If you love instruction, you are smart. You love knowledge. Keep going.
Verse 2. A good man obtaineth favor.
No. Verse 1, the end of it.
Oh. But he that hateth reproof is brutish.
But he that loveth reproof is brutish.
Hateth reproof.
It's like it. But he that hateth reproof is brutish. All right. If you get mad every time somebody trying to correct you, you was a savage. You just like Esau. All right. Just like them cave beasts. That is the spirit of Esau. All right, let's get Proverbs 1 and 22.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will ye what?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will ye simple ones love simplicity? All right. The Bible just called you dumb. God just called you a dumb nigga. Read again.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? It is a simple thing for you to say, I'm about to get high. I like to pick these drug addicts' brains all the time. Every time I run around them, I just ask them, why you doing that? Why you puffing that like that? They be going to town with them vapes too, man. They just sit there
sucking them vapes.
They just sit there and suck on them all day. That's literally what they do. They sit there, they just scroll on TikTok, sucking on it. I'm like, fam, you got anxiety or something? Why you sucking on it like that? Give it a break.
They like sucking on shit as their emotional stimulation.
I ask them most of the time, like, you got anxiety? They just say a lot of the times they say no. I'm like, damn. So you just sucking on this because you like to do it, huh?
Like sucking on shit.
They have an infatuation with sucking on things. Y'all niggas freaky as hell, man. I'll read that again, brother.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
It is a simple thing to just sit there like a dumbass like a dumbass nigga and suck on this for no reason. You don't even have no reason for doing this. That's what it means when it says simple. All right. Most times as an adult, you do things because it makes sense. You have a logical reasoning for why you're doing something. You're gonna, if somebody were to ask you why you're doing this, you could be able to explain to them why you're doing it. You go to work because you need money. You need money to pay your bills. You pay your bills because you don't want to sit outside in the cold. All right. All of those things are reasons. But when it comes to your stupid addictions, when somebody asks you about that, you don't have no reason. I ask you why you sucking on that vape. You say,
I don't know.
Con. I ask you why you getting high all the time.
I don't know.
I'm just bored. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm just bored.
I had a dumb twat tell me one time.
This nigga called him a dumb twat.
I had a dumb twat tell me one time it helped with depression and anxiety.
Nigga, it's further pushing the depression and anxiety. That's really what it's doing. A lot of people don't know that though. All getting high does is hide it. It just shoves it down deeper into your soul to where you ain't dealing with it at that particular moment. But it don't never go away. You're just not dealing with it right away. All right. Go ahead. Keep going.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate what?
And fools hate knowledge.
If you scared to talk to your child, it's like if you scared to correct your child because you think if you correct them, they don't want to be your friend no more. You need to call, huh?
Maybe they shouldn't be parenting.
Oh, you need to call your child a fool. That's how you fix that problem. You call him out on his bullshit. That's what you do. You don't feed into it. You say, look, man, I don't want you smoking because if you smoke, you're gonna be a drug addict that can't stop. All right. And then before you know it, you're gonna be breathing out one of them boxes. Or even worse, you're gonna be on one of them commercials where they talk like this.
You gotta chill, man.
I don't think you want that for yourself, man.
That RMC Mike voice.
With a lean gut. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 23.
Oh, select. Yeah, you could drop that. Oh. Go to Proverbs 1:7.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools,
the fear of who?
The fear of the Lord.
The fear of your parents.
The fear of the Lord.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. You got parents that don't want you in the school. Tell your parents, I'm joining the school, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right? Because, listen, God is over you. You think your stupid opinion is more important than what God has to say? Respect your parents. I'm not saying disrespect your parents, but I'm damn sure not saying disrespect the Lord either. All right? Don't be one of them niggas that say, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to the school because my rib don't want me in the school," or my parents don't want me in the school. It's some weak ass excuse that nobody's gonna listen to. You tell me some weak ass shit like that, I'm gonna just say you a weak ass nigga. Cause that's really what you is. And it ain't no shame in being no weak ass nigga, man. We got a world full of weak ass niggas. It ain't too many real niggas up on this earth. That's why our classes look the way they do. You understand? We the only real niggas on the earth. We the only niggas on the earth that's man enough to tell you that the white man that you love so much is the devil the Bible speaks of. All right? And that the Christian church has been lying to you and getting paid to do it for a very long time.
Very long time. They've been falling for it.
Con. Let me see. You got more on that?
Wow.
All right, with that, we're going to close out right there. It's the Wednesday night law class for Northeast Ohio. If you got any questions, man, make sure you tune into the Tuesday night scripture breakdown class with Captain of 10,000 Adariala. All right, get your questions answered. All right, with that, Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.
Hey. Hold up. Turn the volume up, cause y'all should G on the track. When my AB sick as hell, think she tryna double back, but I ain't touching shit. There's some lame done had. Everything that we touch turn to flames, we some gas. And now you about to make me mad. Why the fuck you try to pass me that shit? I almost gagged, fucking up my breed. You do that shit again, I'll beat your ass. I ain't thinking about them hoes I hit, I left that in my past. Hey,
bitches big G, man, I'm all up in my bag, you can't see me. Finish shit talk this beat, do you hear me? You a lame ass nigga tryna beat me. 20 deep in this camp, you wanna try me? How the fuck you living free and you smoke weed? Bitch, I ain't tripping about you, I'ma do me. You asking why my diamonds shining cause they VV. No, I am not a rapper, but I could be. I just met the bitch, she tryna flip my wee. Paying for my food lane, call a bro and get it free. Man, I'm finna spit some shit, listen to me when I speak. Don't stand too close to me, I make you drown. These diamonds dancing off my neck gon' make me fucking drown. How the fuck these niggas hating and I'm making paper now? That garment fresh as hell, I might go have to spend this paper now.
man, I got a Glock, but I'd rather sock your ass. My man's a drug addict, wake up and smoke a pound of crack. Damn, I mean, a pound of gas. That shorty try to dub me, now I was getting on my sauce from dad. But now she double back, stalking all up on my IG spam. Just is trying to scrap cause all her friends is really trying to smash. But I can't be too mad cause these diamonds on my teeth got me shining like some glass. Hey.
Bitch, I'm back in. Finish shit, talk some more. Bring the track in. Me and Yash open doors, we like come in. You tryna get your rank up, be a soldier then. Man, we bring your troops in, you bring it dope in. We the hood superheroes, we bring it hope in. I can't fuck with no bitch without motion. Yeah.